It's the game spitter. Y'all subscribe, like, share the video. The game, he posts a picture of Stefon Diggs, him getting his hair braided and saying what I was saying. Me knowing a nigga ain't gonna do nothing about it. Now, talking to Offset, right? Now, Offset in game ain't never had no issues, but ain't no telling. Stefon could be from California. He could be connected to the Power Rules or the Bees, or he could just be cool with the game. Now, you could never underestimate a man, especially when it comes to his family or his kids, right? But I'm just saying, Offset not a, if a nigga DIE, then y'all gonna call me a crash out type of guy. He not a, when you get into it with him or you play with him, hats get dropped or hats get caught type of guy. He not that. It have been plenty of situations where hats could have got caught and they didn't when they fell out with Sauce Walker and TSL. I think Sauce Walker was talking about Offset at the time. More so. Ain't no hats get caught. Ain't no shootouts. 42 Dub. Lil Baby. Ain't no hats. No shootouts. Takeoff. Ain't no hats. No shootouts. Getting into it with Jay Prince and all that shit. No hats. No shootouts. Ain't the little situations. No hats. No shootouts. The situation with Nicki Minaj and her boyfriend, her husband, whatever. No hats, no shootouts. So it's so many different situations where shells don't get thrown. Yeah, shells don't get thrown. Hats don't get caught. So when you say that, it's like your jacket don't read that. Maybe a fist fight at the most, a diss record or something like that, but your jacket don't read hat catching, shell throwing, sicking all the GDs on you. Yeah, you got a bag. Yeah, you can pay somebody to crash out, but that's not on your resume. Like I say, you can't underestimate a man. You can't. But if you was the type of guy that'll do that, your work from your past will represent that. That's why I say if Boosie said that, it'd be way more believable because his past represent that. Like dudes who'd have been on the field or they didn't send niggas to do shit. Yeah, if Dirk said it, it'd be believable. If King Von was here and said it, it'd be believable. If Julio, Younger Ace and them said it, it'd be believable because shit shows that they get shit done. Yeah, it shows. So, same thing Quavo said it. It's like, that shit ain't on y'all resume. Y'all get attitudes and get angry. Y'all don't get that crazy. Y'all can get, you know. So, man, we all know that Offset can't whoop Diggs because he would have said that. Anytime when a man feel like he can whoop you 100%, he ain't gonna just go straight to the DIE. It'll be, I'll punish you. We can set it up, boxing, however you want to do it. So he don't want to get embarrassed. And he just don't give that. He the type of guy that'll just crash out when you play with his seed and shit like that. But you can't underestimate him. It don't give that. But you never know what a nigga do. You never know. Especially when he getting embarrassed or Cardi doing what she doing to him and everybody got something to say. Yo. But like I say, I don't feel like that's Dig's fault. That's Cardi B going to the salon with him or wherever he get his hair done at, and she seeing it, and then she telling the same hairstylist to put that shit in his son head. And Offset son head. That's all it is. It's either she seen it from a picture or when he got home to her or wherever she at or wherever they hotel, wherever, trip, whatever, or she went with him to go get the hair done and she did it then. Then you can say she been getting his hair braided like that. It ain't like that's his signature style. Like he came up with that style. So we don't know, like, except the people that know. But doing it at the same time when he got it, you can put it off like, yeah, she trying to be funny. She trying to be funny. But yeah, man. Now I don't know if Offset gonna duck the little smoke with Game as far as like keeping it on wax, or he want them issues. Because then again, the Game Cardi B banged the bees, right? So he can take up for Cardi B too. And like I say, he can make it a GD first blood type of. So you see the blood sticking with each other. Where the GDs at for Offset? They should be on Game head right now. But maybe Offset don't really feed the GDs like that. That'll make them just step up. You know what I'm saying? On a regular basis. So you never know how that shit works. Unless you end that shit with them. And then you got Cardi B, she lying on God. Unless she talking about Satan. She saying God told her to mess with deeds. God would never tell nobody to go in a lustful situation. He won't only tell you to get married and stuff like that. He know your true intentions. He know. Come on, man. So that's cap. You ain't got to do all that and say all that just to make a point. And then she saying everybody calling her a whore and all that. What you is? That's what you is. You definitely an HO. You definitely an HO. For sure. You was a stripper. You sold yourself. Remember you putting the stuff in the men drink and stuff. You all that. You can't take that jacket off of you. You definitely that. Like I say, I'll set a sucker for even cupping Cardi B and putting a ring on her finger. He'll sucker for love or just a beta male for that. Unless he come out and say I was finessing the whole time. Other than that, like he cupped the 3 or 4. He can't say he no player from the Himalaya. He can't talk real sturdy. Come on, man. That man can't talk real sturdy. He can't talk like Jerome from Martin. He can't walk in the door and say, ooh, 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 I said Jerome. He can't do that. He can't hang with Bishop Don Juan and them. And Pippin Kid and them. Nah, he can hang with Rod Wave and them. I'll say like his freedom too much to really just crash out over that right there. Nah, he could sense about it, but he like his freedom too much. Come on, man. He ain't one of the type of guys. He would have been going to jail a lot. Doing 5 years here, 2, 3 years here. If you won't drop a bag on takeoff, behind takeoff, I don't know, man. Ain't no way you gonna drop a bag or just crash out because your son got his hair braided. You don't even put the fear in Cardi B. She wouldn't even talk to you like that. You don't even put the fear in her. If you told her right now, you would knock her down. She wouldn't be scared. She wouldn't put no restraining order and shit like that. Come on, man. She need to have a restraining order and all that on you right now. You ain't no threat to her brand or what she got going on. So, who would be scared to go against Offset if you in their field, if you in his field, and you got money like him, you got soldiers, you got who would back down from a fade with Offset or some real beef or whatever? Who would do that? He don't get them type of vibes. Can't underestimate him though. I'm just saying he don't give that. Still have your guards up and be moving around like how you supposed to and be prepared. I ain't saying that. But I'm just saying. What y'all think? I think he shouldn't crash out. Nah, not on that. Not on that. Now some more shit happened and some real disrespect come and he did it and he coming with it with your son, then I understand. But then you still ain't gonna be able to protect your son unless he really like touch him for like molesting or really hurt him, put him in the hospital. But he just hold them and pick them up and take him to go get some ice cream. And you crash out over that. You gonna crash out, smash him. She gonna give it to the next dude. He gonna do the same thing. And now what? So yeah, you gotta make sure you know what you're doing. And you make the right decisions. You don't want to end up in prison. Decision. You know, Scooter had that song called Decisions. Yeah. You don't want to end up in prison. I think that was on that. Was that on the Married to the Street mixtape? It could have been Married to the Street, the first one, or the Voice of the Street. It could have been the Voice of the Street or Married to the Street mixtape on that Decision song. But yeah, man. But I ain't gotta make this video too long, man. I told Offset what you gotta do. Win in court. Get all the money that you can. That's it. You can diss on some songs, some shit like that. Oh yeah. Cardi B kind of told you what you can do to bother her. Because she said, she gave you the game on bother her. She say, when you messing with these female rappers, whether they on a lower tier or a higher tier, so that's what you need to be doing. If you want to get on her nerves and be a tit for tat type of guy, and you need to go ahead and get a glitter gloss, she can use your help. Asian doll, yeah, Asian doll. She pregnant, but she'll go. Any female rapper that give you a chance. She said lower tier, higher tier. You can't go Lotto unless she gonna cheat. You can't go Nicki Minaj unless she gonna cheat. You can't go, I don't know, maybe you can go Ice Spice. Maybe, I don't know. You can't go Megan Thee Stallion. Can you go Gorilla? You never know. Because we don't know their types. But a lot of these females, I don't understand why. Why would they burn that bridge with Cardi unless they don't like her? A lot of these females be having dudes anyway. But it's a lot of female rappers. Go Sexy Red. Go Young Miami. Now, first how you can wheel some of these females in, start spinning the bag with them and calling them for features. Don't just try to link up with them because they can see what movie you working. Or you only doing this because it is. But Cardi already saying it, so females already been fucking with you. So, like I say, pay the fee to get Gorilla on the song. Pay the fee to get Young Miami, to get Sexy Red, to get Carl Renny Rucci. Yeah, Glitter Gloss, she need these verses. Call her. When you do the video, be all up on them. Be all up on them. Make songs that you can be all up on them when you do the videos. That's what you're going to have to do, man. If you want to play tit for tat, you want to get on her nerves, bother her, plus do the court shit, that's about it, man. Just on a couple songs. Bump into Stefon did. You know, you shake the room. You shake the room. That's about it, man. Other than that, fall back. Don't stress out too much. Come up with your good game plan. Find your peace. Stay in your lane. Make your good music. Don't you got an album coming out? You need to turn your page back on. And yeah, play it like that. It just depends on what you're trying to do. Do you want peace or you want revenge? How you want to play it? Keeping your name in the algorithm, it'll be a good move to, do tit for tat. Mess with the female rappers. Just every blue moon. Yeah, do interviews. Talk about, to keep the hype with your album. If you really want to sell 60,000, 50,000 your first week, go stupid like that. So, write a book, that'll sell. Write a book about them, that'll sell. Make sure you do the shit where you don't get sued, though. So, it's different little ways. depending on how you want to play it. Or you can let your feelings get the best of you and go get that gun and handle your business or turn it on yourself. Or you can get on narcotics, more pills, more lean, more gas, more liquor, smoking cigarettes, shit like that. Start eating bad. You can do that too. How you wanna play? You wanna do that? You wanna play it like that and kill yourself slowly? More narcotics, more unhealthier food, don't work out. Smoke way more. Yeah. Maybe that'll make you feel better. 10 pills a day. Yeah. 10, 15 cigarettes a day. More lean a day. Pints of lean a day. Or however much you wanna drink. Play with your nose. Yeah, play with your nose. So it's up to you, man. You gonna be strong or you gonna be weak? Or you wanna do a little bit of both? A little bit of strong shit, a little bit of weak shit. Create more bad habits. Or rise above this and learn from your lessons. Go to the gym, work out, eat right, find you a woman that bring you peace, or take a break from all that shit. Make you some hit records. When the court shit come, you do that. Stay out the media. And yeah, so it's up to you. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all share this video. Y'all follow me on IG, _game_spitter. Y'all donate to the channel, $Dagamespitter704. He was with him. Go.